over time and still now. For one, how is it? I'm trying to figure out how I can phrase this the right way. Better yet, let me just go ahead and say it. Okay, why would you get mad at your child when, like, you asked when you grow up, and they give you it's the honest to God answer, something that they really, and they is what they want to do, and they already got it set. I want to be this, and they say something like, "Hey, what you want to be when you grow up?" And then just like out of the blue, first thing that comes to their mind, "Oh, I want to be a shoe salesman. I want to be the world's best shoe salesman." And you look at them like they're crazy. Okay, see, this is when I was. It just irks me because I'm like, why would you get mad at that? I mean, I understand it's not the most glamorous thing in the world. It's not something that a lot of people look up to, like, oh my God, it's the best thing in the world. Be that. No, of course it's not. But at the same time, why would you be mad at it? At least they want to be the world's best at something. What's wrong with your child wanting to be the world's best? Like, even if you the world's best car washer, what's wrong with that? At least they got a goal to be something great. It might not be the most spectacular thing in the world, like world's best lawyer, best doctor, president of the United States, anything like that, but at least it's something. I mean, it's better than what most people ever want to be at all. I mean, if you were to ask most people, so what you want to be when you grow up, they might, I mean, a lot of them either, one, they can't tell you, because one, they haven't found it out, and I'm not frowning on anybody who is like that. If you ain't figured out what you wanted to do, that is perfectly fine. That's cool. You got time. But at the same time, I mean, okay, see, this is what happens when I get mad. I get my thoughts mixed up. But you either don't know what you want to be, or two, you just got something that's not motivated. Like, I want to get a typical job, or better yet, no. This is one that I've actually heard. I really didn't like this response. I mean, you might call me a hypocrite. Well, no, not even hypocritical. You asked them, and then this is actually one that I heard. I just want to sit at home and chill. What? Come on, okay. And then this is another thing. If you were to ask your child that, and they say, I just want to sit at home and chill, bet a lot of parents, or some parents, will look at them and be like, okay, that's cool, you're young, fine. So my thing is, like, you get mad at a child for wanting to be the world's best at something, but then you praise the child or someone else who just want to sit at home and chill, like, as their life goal right there. Like, that's exactly what they want to do. And it's not like to sit at home and chill because I've accomplished this, that, and the third, and I got the right to do that. No, buddy. It's the regular, like, as soon as I wake up in the morning, I'm finna sit in the chair and I'm just gonna chill. So it's like, why would you get mad? If your child wants to be the world's best at anything, almost, let me not say anything, because there are some out there jobs that I probably would not want my child to do, not because it's not the most glamorous, simply because, like, basically, I wouldn't want my child to be the world's best robber. No, I don't want that. World's best thief, killer, nothing like that. But if it's something positive, like the world's best, anything that's positive, the world's best positive thing, whatever, be that. Support your child. Do whatever you can to make sure that that happens. Like, don't just sit there and be like, oh no, you ain't finna do that. No, if they say they want to do that, all right, cool, good job, I like that. I mean, and then this is another thing, they're a child. They're like, what, 10, 12 years old. 9 times out of 10 years from now, 15 years from now, when they graduate from high school, their profession of what they want to be is probably going to change. And if it doesn't, who cares? So what? It's still a goal. The fact that they still want to be this same thing from 12 all the way up to 18 or 21 or however long shows that they got some kind of drive and they actually want to do something. So what's wrong with that? I mean, like, seriously, why? Why get mad? Live with it. Be happy. Support them. Don't get mad just because your child want to do something that's less glamorous than somebody else's. And like that's another thing. Like a lot of parents who do that, or a lot of guardians who do that, I'll say, like really the main reason why they really want their child doing something like that is simply because they know someone else who heard they child or nephew or niece or whatever, say, oh, I'm gonna be this huge, spectacular, amazing thing. So they like, okay, so if he said that, then I'm gonna need my child to step up his game, man. No, don't do that. You stupid if you do that. You're wrong. You should be ashamed of yourself. Don't feel pressured. One, you shouldn't feel pressured at all just because you heard something like that. And secondly, you shouldn't pressure your child to be something just because somebody else said that they want to be something greater. That's retarded. Just simple as that. It's retarded. And it irks me because like you hear it so much, or like you either hear it or you see it. A lot of times when you hear it, you don't even notice it. Like it's just so unnoticeable that you don't even notice it at first. I mean, like you don't pay no mind to it at first, but you still hear it, and it irks me. I don't like that. To me, it kind of makes you seem like a hypocrite because I mean, you got a lot of parents say I'll support you no matter what, but then when they say something like that, that's when you want to shake your head no, or be all up in their face like, no, you not. You can't even do that. Or get on their case like, why be a hypocrite? Support it. Be happy. At least they want to do something. I mean, and at least it's something professional. Like, if my child wanted to be the world's best anything, I would be so happy. To me, that's like I accomplished something as a parent. Like if they say they want to do that and they actually do it, apparently I did something right. You know, it should make you feel good inside. Like you could look to your child like once they've accomplished whatever they want to be. If they want to be the world's best shoe shiner, you should be able, and they accomplish that. As a parent, you should be able to look at your child and be like, you know what? That's my son. That's my daughter right there. They did that. They're the world's best at this, that, and the third. Support that. I'd be happy. I would be proud to be able to say my child was the best at something like that. Anything. Like I said, not anything, but you know what I mean when I say anything. I don't want to keep correcting myself over that, but you know what I mean. But I'd be so proud to see that, or to say that rather. And I hold my I wouldn't even be that type parent who will put their head down and then say it like in a low voice, like, oh man, I'm so proud of them for being that. Nah, I'd be the one on the blowhorn with my head held high, walking all through the street saying my son, my daughter is the best at this, and I'd be proud of it. Because as a parent, that's what I'm supposed to do. They accomplished a goal that they set, not something I set for them. Something that they set, that they wanted to do, and they stuck through to do it. No matter what, they overcame all the obstacles, and they accomplished it. I'd be proud of that. Very much so. So that's like one thing that just like really irritates me when you have those people who look down on someone else's dreams just because it seems like unprofessional, unnoticeable, or just wrong, basically. Like that really does irk me. It makes me mad. I don't like that. And like I could probably go on for a long time about that particular thing, right? That particular subject. I really could. Oh God, I just let me see. That was actually, the sad part is I had something else, but now it's like totally slipped my mind. Like on the real. This is one problem that I have I don't too much like it, but at the same time, it's like, who cares? Like, you know how you can be mad about two particular things, but then rile yourself up. I'm one of those people. I can admit that. But I mean, it's just, I don't like that. I just don't like those type. I mean, especially if you are that person's parent or you're someone that they look up to. Like, to me, you know how devastating it could be if your child or, this little kid, someone who looks up to you, someone who they admire, and say, hey, I want to do this, and then to hear them say, I'm sorry, my words getting mixed up. To have them say to you, or to have you say to them, that's not good. I don't know where you got that from, but you need to change that. That's not gonna work. You know how devastating that is to a child, or like someone who looks up to you. You really did just crush their world right there. I mean, that's heartbreaking. And even in your mind, you might feel like, okay, I'm doing this to help them out. At the same time, you really do need to think about it. Like, are you sure you're really helping them, or are you hurting them? I mean, I understand you want the best for whatever young one, your child, your niece, nephew, the kid down the street who you done known for years. You want the best for that person. You want to see them succeed in life. If that's the case, ain't nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, if they have a goal that's, just because it doesn't sound pleasing, it's still something, like, support it. Kind of like, I remember when I was younger. Like, this is my example of something that made me feel good. When I was younger, I was watching TV with my dad, and I told him, Dad, when I grow up, I'm gonna be like Superman. I'm gonna save a bunch of people. He looked at me, he laughed, and he was like, you go ahead and do that. Positive support. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It made me feel good. It made me feel as if I really could become a superhero and save somebody. Ain't nothing wrong with telling you, it's nothing wrong with, like, encouraging your child or someone who to just, like, follow what they want to be. Ain't nothing wrong with that. To me, it's like you planting a seed. Because technically you are. Because a lot of times when children act or say things like that, probably like 8 times out of 10, maybe 5 times out of 10, they're going to stick with that. That's going to be their motivation to keep going. And you will know if that's what motivates them, because somewhere down the line, they're going to bring it back up. It'll be something you totally forgot about, but for them, they're going to carry that through all of their life. Like, this person said, go ahead and do that. I was little. He might have forgot it. She might have forgot it, but I never did. That's the thing that made me get from where I was to how I am now. It made me a success. It made me be great. You really do got to think about certain things before you say it. You never know what kind of effect that's going to have on the child. So that's one thing that irritates me, and I just remembered the other. This one is pertaining to, like, the older generation, teens, adults, all of y'all. And it's I'll just give you a scenario. So you know how when you break up with somebody, or you had a falling out with someone, and then you going back and forth with the banter, like, you know what? I hope you do this, and I hope you have a wonderful life, and I hope you find whoever it is that you want. You trying to, like, basically the point of it is, like, you're trying to show support, but you're being sarcastic and trying to I guess I want to me, I take it as like you trying to make them feel bad some kind of way to make them feel like, oh man, they want the best for me and now I'm throwing them away. I need to get them back. That's how I take it as. So, exactly. It's the one thing that just irritates me. With me, I'm different. And I'm sure I'm not saying that I'm special, like I'm the only one who thinks this, because I'm sure a lot of other people do. If I ever have one of those moments, and we going back and forth, when I look you in your face, if I send it through a text, if I'm talking to you on the phone, through email, whatever form of communication we have in this conversation through, if I tell you, look, I hope you have a wonderful life, I'm always pray for you. If you ain't married, I know for sure you gonna get married. I know that. You're gonna have a bunch of kids, a beautiful family, you're gonna be wonderful. When I say that, I literally mean exactly that. I don't have any kind of negative intentions behind that. I really want you to be successful in your life, have a wonderful life, be blessed. And this is just something that's personally happened to me before. I've said that, and the person who I was saying it to, they got mad. Like, they literally got pissed because they thought I was like, oh, he trying to say I never get married, or he don't want me to have a wonderful life. He's trying to be sarcastic. No, what I need to be sarcastic for? What, we having a falling out, so all of a sudden I'm supposed to be completely mad at you and then just discredit your whole life? No, what's the purpose? I don't got time for that. If we saying goodbye and I'm trying to tell you all the things that I want for you, apparently I want all this to happen to you. If I wanted to say something bad, then I'd be like, you know what? This is just me. This is like over the top mad. You know what? I hope you kill yourself later on in life. Forget you. Forget your life. Go on somewhere. I ain't never wanted you. It's a waste of my time. All of that. If I wanted to be mean, I could be mean. Like, but if I took the time out of my life to say a bunch of good stuff, apparently I must mean it. Which really I do. I don't really have any negative feelings toward anybody. I mean, you might not like me. You might have did something wrong to me in the past. At this point in my life, I do not care. I really don't. I mean, just to get more on a personal note with myself, the first girl who ever cheated on me when I was in a relationship, she told me straight up. Like, through a text. Which at the time, like, when you like, I want to say I was like, probably, 14? At the time, 14, 15, maybe 16? At that time, breaking up through a text was technically still bad now, but yeah, breaking up through a text, that's messed up. Especially when you did something wrong to that person and you sent it through a text, it's kind of messed up. But yeah, send me a text saying straight up, look, I don't want you no more. I cheated on you. Yeah, bye. Did it hurt? Yeah, of course it did. Of course it would hurt to hear someone who you loved at the time, who you was with, come out and say, look, I don't want you, and plus I cheated on you. But at the same time, why should I harbor bad feelings about that? And as soon as she told me that, I honestly, was I mad? Yeah. But I still said, you know what? Alright. Have a nice life, you know, no hard feelings here. Just whatever. Exactly what I said. And I didn't, you know, that was it. And then, like, maybe, like, what? Some months later, or maybe a year later, I get a text. You know, just the regular, hey, what's up? Well, no. She said, hey, how you doing? And then I'm like, oh, what's up? How are you? That's all I said. Exactly just like that. Hey, what's up? How you doing? She thought that I was getting smart. Her initial response, what she responded to me was, oh, so it's like that now? What you mean it's like that? All I said was, hey, what's up? What, was I supposed to say, oh my God, how are you doing? Oh, I miss you so much. No, I don't need to do all that. Like, this is the indication that I'm trying to get smart with you. If you ever send me a text and you saying, like, if we had like a messed up past and you send me a text or you call me and then you say, hey, what's up? And then I get like overly dramatic, even though I know what just happened. Like, if you, I'm gonna take the same instance. If you cheated on me and then like a year later you text me or you call me and then you be like, hey, what's up? This is your indication that I'm trying to be sarcastic and that I'm still a little bit mad. Oh, yo, what? How you doing? I ain't talked to you in like forever. Like, yo, what's up? That's an indication that I'm feeling some type of way and that I'm being very sarcastic right now. I mean, if you ask anybody who know me, I'm not that much of a hype person. I'm more like a relaxed type. I don't like to get mad over certain stuff. I mean, like when I do get mad, I get mad. Like it's not the best sight in the world. It's not pretty whatsoever. But like 99% of the time, I'm pretty chill. I'm pretty relaxed. I don't let a lot of things bother me. So that being the case, if I send you a text back and it's normal, like, oh, hey, what's up? Okay, there you go. That's exactly what it is. Hey, what's up? It's not like oh, what the you want? It's nothing like that. It ain't nothing like that. It's just a regular hello. So why would you get mad? Why would you automatically assume that this person is trying to say something bad to you? That makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. And like, if you really think about it, it wouldn't make sense to you. What's the point? I mean, it's like not all bad things need to be like just not all bad things need to continue. I'll just say it like that. I know that really don't too much make sense, but basically what I mean, like if something happened in the past, there's no reason why I need to be feeling some type of way later on in life. Because to me, that's just a waste of time. You're wasting your time and you're wasting that other person's time. If they're, no, hold up, I'm lying. You're just wasting your time. If you still feeling salty about something that somebody else did to you or said to you later on in life, honestly, you really do need to get over that. And I'm not saying, and I wouldn't be saying that just because like, oh, I'm over it, so you need to be over it. No, it's not that type thing. Like the reason I say you need to get over a lot of the stuff that's happened to you in your life, you don't need to hold on to nothing like that. Why would you waste years out of your life, months out of your life, even weeks or days out of your life just because you mad about something that happened way like in the past? Like why? What's the point? If somebody called you a bitch, okay, that's messed up. You right. It's wrong. 2 years later, why should you be mad? If you mad, I'm sorry, something's wrong with you. You really need to think about your life. To me, I don't really consider you calling me something like that a reason for me to stay mad at you for 2 years. That means that I really did just let something that you called me that was probably in high school or middle school or elementary school affect me all the way till I'm 36 years old and I got kids. Like, no. I don't have enough time in my life to be mad over stuff that happened in the past. To me, the past is the past. It hurts when it happens, and it might hurt a little bit afterwards, but I refuse to let something like that affect my future. Therefore, that's why I don't keep a lot of drama. If it happens to me, it happens. I'll be mad at the time, but I promise you on everything, I will get over it. Because I know what I want out of life, and I know what I'm trying to do, and I know that I don't have time to be thinking or feeling salty about just BS. Like, it's not that important. It's just not. And even if it's something that, if somebody did something really wrong to you, still forgive and forget. Get over it. Things that happen, bad things that happen to you in the past is not meant to affect your future. If it happens to you, it happens. It's meant as a lesson, meaning you learn that lesson. You go through it and you get over it. So that in the future, you won't make the same mistakes. Or if it were to happen again in the future, you know how to get over it. Point blank, period. End the story. But anyways, I've been venting long enough. I don't even know how long this video is, but I just had to get those things off. Like, those were just two things that really irked me and has been irking me for like the longest. But yeah, if you like the video, please like it. Thumbs up. Please subscribe. I'll be posting videos like this all the time, whether it be just like me ranting on answering the question or just like a regular gaming video, which I'm actually going to be posting up next. But thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you later.